21st Century Pet to see the complete line of products, or you can go to 21stcenturypet.com. Your pets deserve 21st Century Pet care exclusively at PetSmart. Tell them Larry sent you.
It's the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Once again, the one and only Fred Dryer.
Thank you, Michael Horn. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. And for those of you who are in Stockton and San Bernardino, I hope there's enough electricity there for you can get our show. If they haven't shut the electricity off over there, have they, folks? Give me a call, by the way. You know, we've been getting a lot of emails here, Mike. Incoming at crni.net.
That's your email address.
That's my email address.
Incoming at crni.net. The toll-free number, 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. That's how you talk to Fred Dryer.
Yeah, and you can also check the Facebook, www.facebook.com/The Real Fred Dryer. That's me, your host. I am your cultural curb feeler. Along with Michael Horn, we are firmly welded to the dented fender of life. And you know, if we were in Stockton, California, we would be packing up the station wagon and headed west to the beach, away from that place. I can't even believe it. It's just a disgusting outrage. You know, Mike, my brother's a stockbroker. He deals in fixed income and bonds.
Bonds, okay.
That's where,
government bonds.
He's been helping me, you know, all my life. And he talks about this, and he just shakes his head. He just says, they've destroyed interest rates. You know, the problem, what's happening with people is, if you go out here and you talk to everybody who's ever had a job and has a nest egg, a little bit of money that's precious to them to make it through life.
Right.
You know, unlike Stockton and San Bernardino, you know, people who have saved some money, that have some money to run their life, these people are suffering. Why? Because interest rates have crashed. If they were to start to raise interest rates, everybody would be jumping off cliffs, especially people holding credit card interest. But here's the problem. People who have saved money and depend on 4 and 5%, and maybe they get a good bond that gives them 6 or 7% somewhere in a city that's not bankrupt, they can live off the interest, off the principal. Well, there's no interest. So what are they doing? They're taking principal.
They're just spending their money down.
They're losing money every single day, every month, every year.
They're spending their nest egg.
And when you go to the polls, folks out there, you don't have to tell these people who were sitting at home with a pencil and paper in front of them, like I have right now, like I do every single day, and try to do the math on your own circumstances in life. You can sit there and you can actuarially project, oh, gee, I think in July 6th, on my 73rd birthday, I'll be broke. Going according to what this jackass has his headed.
Exactly.
You know, so if you get a chance, you know, just reach over the seat and strangle these people. Keep them from driving off the cliff with your money. Now, we talked earlier about the great gift, about what's happened to the country, about the intellectualism over wisdom. About institutionalized academics taking the place as God, rather than understanding that the individual is sovereign under God. And if it's Jesus Christ you love, God bless you. If it's anybody else you love, God bless you. Follow it. But understand one thing: you're autonomous. You're sovereign under God in this country. You're not under a government. You're not under the city of Stockton or San Bernardino. You know. And for those people who live there, I would leave and I would never come back. I'd rather live in the hills under a wash in a tent than go back to those two cities unless you put every single person, every one of these thieves, crooks, and reprobates that bankrupted your cities. This is a disgrace to have this happen. And if you can't see the model that has taken place in Stockton and San Bernardino, that is taking place in the country, it's the same model. Spend more money, spend your money, spend everyone's money, don't be responsible for it, and bankrupt the town.
Spend more than you can take. That's it. You spend more. You keep giving more. You keep issuing more bonds. You keep issuing more things. You tax people. The taxes still, even Obama's plan of taxing those over $200,000 doesn't raise even my half of a fingernail as to what the national debt is. It's nuts. It is totally nuts. There's restructuring that must be done. Spending is way out of control.
Well, not only is that true, you must have a constituency in this country. It comes from the youth. You must have a constituency that understands what the problem is.
No, but there's no education, so no one cares. No one understands.
All right, look, it's going to come down to this. When we come back off of our next break here, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a couple of things, some bullet point elements that is going to lead you right down to the path to let you understand what's going on in the Republican Party and what Mitt Romney has to do. And if he doesn't do these things, you should be very suspicious. Very suspicious. I'm not saying don't vote for Mitt, because I'm gonna vote with my hands and my feet. You know, and if I can sneak through the window and do it again, I'm doing it again. But boy, I'll tell you, we are up against it, folks.